To the Black and Hispanic communities, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me with your vote. We set records, and I will not forget it.
Wow, is that a promise or a threat? Well, we may be able to shed some light on that with our amazing story today. We have insane video of a law-abiding Hispanic citizen getting his thank you from Donald Trump and his ICE follies. And the burn here is that Genzi Machado voted for Trump, as did an unimaginable amount of Hispanic voters. Now, before we show you today's incredible story from the D.C. suburb of Manassas, let's just see how we got here.
It is one of the big political surprises of the 2024 presidential election. So we went out today to get a firsthand explanation of the how and why of this development. We went to the Bronx, home of 814,000 Latinos, more than half of the population of the borough.
Wow. Marcus Solis live in the Castle Hill section with a very important assignment. Marcus.
Well, in Sade, we certainly heard an earful today from Latinos who voted for Donald Trump to address some of their concerns, which are not much different than other Americans: illegal immigration, crime, the economy. And while there's an acknowledgement that Donald Trump may not be the perfect candidate, there is an admiration for a brash New Yorker who tells it like it is.
I voted for the one that won.
Meet David Miranda, proud Puerto Rican, native Bronxite, happy Trump voter who lives in AOC's congressional district. And oh yeah, he's now a former Democrat.
America's got to get back to America again what it was. When I was a young kid, it was a beautiful thing. Now, I don't know America no more, really. It changed a lot.
He's not alone. Final numbers aren't in yet, but data from this very small sample size in Castle Hill shows it's gone red. Trump doubling the number of votes he won in 2020. It's where Knockout Barbershop is located. Trump made a campaign stop here last month. Javier Rodriguez is also Puerto Rican, also a lifelong Democrat. He believes Latino support for the president-elect has grown for reasons not much different than those of other voters.
His policy, the way he want to bring up the economy, the way he want to place safety, close the borders, the schools, the teaching, the kids. You know, all that I like for him.
Anthony Pena has another theory.
Men, I feel, not male chauvinists, but, you know, they feel like maybe a woman can do the job.
In May, Trump staged a rally in Crotona Park to court minority support in the borough. But the comments 10 days ago by a comic who referred to Puerto Rico as a floating island of garbage sparked protests. So how did Latino supporters reconcile that?
I feel a little uncomfortable, but you know what? It's not about our people. It's the people are running the country, the state of Puerto Rico.
He didn't mean no harm. He just was saying actually that the Democrats ruined Puerto Rico.
Finally, reaction from a non-Trump voter.
The Latinos, especially in this area, probably were like first-generation people, and they work hard and so forth, and they just tired of maybe the system the way it is.
Let me ask you both, who did you vote for in 2020?
Joe Biden.
I vote for Joe Biden.
And in 2024?
Donald Trump.
I changed to Donald Trump that year.
Why did you choose Trump this time?
For me, security, immigration, this situation with immigration is out of control.
Well, as you're about to see, Genzi Machado may well agree with the immigration situation being out of control, but for a very different reason. Check out this report of ICE agents descending on an innocent man, guns drawn, our featured story.
The man we spoke with is a U.S. citizen. He provided us with documentation of his legal status. He says this experience has shaken his faith in the immigration enforcement efforts of President Donald Trump, for whom he voted, he says. This is what Genzi Machado managed to record on his phone Wednesday. He says while he was driving to work with two other men, he was stopped by ICE agents on Lamont Drive in Manassas, a short distance from his home. He says he was confused by what was happening, why agents surrounded the pickup truck. He spoke with our sister station, Telemundo 44 reporter Rosbelis Quinones, who was the first to report his story.
And they just got out of the car with the guns in the hands and say, turn off the car, give me the keys, open the window, and everything was really fast.
Machado says the agents said the name of a man they were seeking for a deportation order, someone who had given Machado's home address. He said that was not his name, and he did not know anyone by that name. He offered to show them this. his Real ID compliant Virginia driver's license. It has a star in the upper right corner and requires proof of lawful status.
They didn't ask me for any ID. I was telling the officer if I can give him the ID, but he said that just keep my hands up, not moving. And then after that, he told me to get out of the car, and then he put the handcuffs on me. And then he went to me and said, how did I get into this country? And if I was waiting for court or if I have any case. And I told him I was an American citizen. And he looked at his other partner like, you know, smiling, like saying, can you believe this guy? Because he asked the other guy, do you believe him?
Machado said he was uncuffed and immediately released after showing his driver's license. The two men with him were taken into custody. He does not know why. The incident has caused him to reflect.
Because, like I say, I was Trump supporter. I voted for Trump last elections, but because I thought it was going to be the things, you know, like be pointless, like just go against criminals, not every illegal Hispanic looking like that they will assume we are illegals. You know.
So, do you think that's what they're doing now?
That's what they're doing now. They're just following Hispanic people looking like.
Immigration lawyers suggest that residents and citizens carry ID with them at all times.
Sure seems that the orange chicken has come home to roost. And voter remorse, it grows exponentially day by day. I'm sure there's going to be more of this kind of thing to come, as Holman wants big numbers to give to Trump, right or wrong. So watch out there today. And tomorrow, go Celtics.